My name is Matthew Winkler. I own Table Tennis and More. I am a coach and I can give lessons and have memberships. Table tennis can be played by everybody, from 6, 7-year-old kids to 100-year-old adults. There's not many other sports that a 7-year-old kid can beat a 25-year-old adult. I got hooked on table tennis with my dad. It just became our hobbies. We had to play table tennis all the time. I became pretty good at it, and so when you become good at something, you start liking it even more, and beating adults was fun when you were a kid, so that made me really love table tennis. I was about 5, 6 years old, and back in the day when we had our garage door and we had a step in the garage, and I would stand on the step just to be able to see over the table, and he would feed me the ball and we'd practice that way. And then as I got a little taller, we moved outside and we'd play in the backyard. And then when we found the club, the Phoenix Table Tennis Club, we decided to play and take lessons together for a little bit. And before we play anybody else, we'd always play one match. And then when whoever won that match got to stay on the table. My father had a business. He started a table tennis club in 1997. He wanted me to practice more and play more, so he decided to start his club back in the day on 32nd Street in Thunderbird in a retail shopping center with 5 tables. And then he closed it in 1999 and decided just to coach out of a 3-car garage. I stopped playing table tennis when I was younger because I got burnt out a little bit. My dad closed his club. I also just kind of lost the interest. When you're 14 years old and you're playing a sport that none of your friends play, it got difficult. For a long time, I enjoyed as a kid beating adults. And after becoming number 2 in the state, and I've beaten pretty much every adult in the state, and I go and tell my friends that I'm number 2 in the state, they didn't really care too much. It's like, it's ping pong. It's not a sport. And so it kind of got to me a little bit. When I went to high school, I just kind of stopped playing table tennis and I decided to pick up golf and baseball. I picked up table tennis in college because I needed to make money, and my dad said, hey, do you want to coach? You can make some money while you're in college. And so I started coaching and I started enjoying it again. But then I saw other people that I used to destroy higher level than me now. And I was like, oh man, if I can get back into this, I can get to my highest point I've ever been. In 2015, I decided I needed a full-time place where I could have tournaments and run leagues. So I decided to open a small club. I found this place that was 2,000 square feet, and I was able to start it pretty quickly. I chose to use the same name as my father's company just to keep it simple. When I moved from my old place to this place, I boxed up all my trophies. But when I came here, I set up a trophy stand in the back in my club, and I did not want to present my trophies as much as I wanted more of my students to come, win tournaments, and put their trophies up here. I love watching my students improve, and especially the juniors. When you can watch your juniors grow up and kind of start when their age is 7, 8, 9, and they can get really good, become top players in the state, that's really enjoyable. When they just show that they love the game and are practicing, that's really fun for me. And even the seniors that I coach, I love coaching them because they're just doing it for exercise, but they're also improving and they're having fun. And I love when anyone works hard, I'm gonna put my time and effort into it. Injuries have affected my playing quite a lot recently. I have been dealing with a lot of shoulder issues from coaching and playing and pitching in high school and baseball. So I stopped playing for myself for the most part this year, and I coached with my left hand for a few months while rehabbing my right. But now I'm a little bit better and hopefully start my table tennis again soon. My plans for table tennis for my business is to continue growing the sport, try to get more kids involved. My goal for myself is to get back into playing shape, get my shoulder fully healthy. I want to try and make a little bit of a small comeback and maybe regain my state championship once again, maybe in 2019. We'll see how that goes.